Okay guys, so now we are going to be on the section 10.1 and we will work on problem page 570. Problem number 18, it's about change the number given as a percent to a decimal and you got 0.75%. So first of all, you need to remember that 0.75% means 0.75 divided by 100. And that means that you are going to have to move your 75 or 2 more, and it's going to be 0.0075. If you're not convinced about that, well, 0.75, it is 75 divided by 100. So when you're doing 0.75 divided by 100, basically what you're doing, it's 75 divided by 100, divided again by 100. And that means it is 75 divided by 10,000. Okay? And that is equal to 0.0075. Problem number 31. On the problem number 31, what do we have? We're having a seawater element table where they are giving us the percent of oxygen, hydrogen, chlorine, sodium, magnesium, and other elements. And in problem number 31, they are asking you that if a sample of seawater, volume 25 milliliter, okay, how many milliliter of oxygen are in a sample? Well, I know that the percentage of oxygen, is equal to, we're having a 85.84%. So if I want to know the percentage, the volume of oxygen in a sample, how many milliliter of oxygen are in a sample, well, to find the volume of oxygen in the sample, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take 25 and I'm going to multiply that by 85.84 divided by 100 because it's 85.84%. And the answer is going to be 21.46 milliliter. Let's try to do now the problem number 35. On the problem number 35, we're having a circle graph to an so students at Bayshore High School were polled to determine the type of music they preferred. And then you can see that you have music preferences. There is 921 students who prefer rap, 470 who prefer alternative, 274 who prefer rock and roll, 176 country, 27 for jazz, and 92 for other. And the question on the problem number 35, the question is what percent of students prefer rap music? Well, to find the percent of students who prefer rap, well, first of all, that is supposed to be the number of students who prefer the rap divided by the total number of students. Okay? And the total number of students is 1960 when you add all the numbers, and when you take just the rap, which is 921, you end up to have 47%. If you look at the problem number 36, it's going to be the same thing, number 36. Now, the percentage of students who prefer alternative music, it's going to be the number of students who like alternative divided by the total number of students. And what do we have now? Well, that means it's going to be equal to 470 divided by 1960. And the answer is going to be 24%. All right, so now let's try to do problem number 42. On the problem number 42, you have the following graph that shows the annual salary for the President of the United States for selected years. And question number 1 is determine the percent increase in annual salary from 1789. So in 1789, the salary was $25,000. Oops, why do I put this? It's a dollar sign, and I need to put $25,000. Okay? And in 1873, the salary was $50,000. So determine the percent increase in salary. Well, as you can see, the percent increase is 100% of increase. Okay? That is the percent increase of salary. So that was for the A. Now for the question B, we're having determine a percent increase in salary from 1909, when the salary was in 1909 of $75,000, and in 1949 it was $100,000. $100,000. So the percent increase is going to be 100,000 minus 75 divided by 75. And we got 33.3%. If I do the question C, for the question C, it's determine the increase in household salary from 1969, when the salary was $200,000, and 2001, when the salary was $400,000. The percentage of increase is going to be 400,000 minus 200,000 divided by 200,000. And we have a 100% of increase in salary. But if I compare now with the D, which is between 1789 and 2001, 1789, which was $25,000, and 2001, which is $400,000, the percentage of increase is going to be 400,000 minus 25,000 divided by 25,000, and I end up to have a 1,500% increase. Last problem, problem number 43. What is 15% of $45? What is 15% of $45? Well, 45 multiplied by 15 divided by 100, and it is equal to $6.75, $6.75. Finally, the last problem I want to solve with you, it's the problem number 45. 12% of 40, 12% of 40 is what number? Okay, well, 12% of 40, 12 divided by 100 multiplied by 40 is equal to 4.8.